the world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip.
Here we go.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Chet Holmgren. Blackpool is out there with Ewing. Then there's Brand, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Williams, and it's off from three-point range.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Pass to Miles. The three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Black. It's Edwards on the wing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Nice D from Williams. Here's Black Hole. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Black Hole.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Ewing outside, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle, stolen by Ewing. Miles against Holmgren. Black Hole passes to Ewing. Ball's knocked loose. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Brand. It's Miles on the wing. Pass to Podziemski. To end the cold streak. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Williams. Here's Black Hole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the paint. Podziemski finds Miles. Count that one. Miles has got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Black Hole. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Edwards kicks to Miles. They set the screen. Black. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Oklahoma City trailing. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Black Hole. 10 assists and almost 3.5 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Pass to Miles. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Podziemski with it. Still scoreless. Black in the post. Ewing defending. A nice shot by Black.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Inside, here's Williams. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Miles with his screen on Ewing. Back the pass to Miles. Back to Black. Here's Podziemski. That three off the mark. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Suns.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Black hole.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Miles. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Miles has got his third basket of the night. Ewing gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Miles. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 6. Now, here's Holmgren. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one, just racking up the blocks.
Here's Podziemski after the made shot from Black hole. Pass to Miles. Sinks the triple. Miles has got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And with a chance now to hear from our very own NBA League insider, Shams Charania. Let's get some news on the Hornets. Shams, what do you have out of Charlotte?
Thanks, Kevin. They've scooped up Lauri Markkanen, and he's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s. So has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor, and combine that with his size and rebounding. It's easy to see how big of an asset he'll be for this new coaching staff.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now here's Williams. He's got 10.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Poked away. Bucket is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game right now. So both teams making some changes here.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Black Hole. It's good, and Ewing with the assist. Ewing's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
That one's in, his first shot this game. The Thunder leading by 4. Fires the 3. Black Hole with the bucket. Black Hole's got 16 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Down low. Miles against Brown. Miles dishes to Edwards. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Black Hole in that last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He had an impressive number of points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
A miss that time would have put him up.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Kennedy. That's good, and so Giddy with the assist. Kennedy's got it all tied up now for Minnesota. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Ewing kicks to Ellis. Pass to Black Hole. Buries it from three-point range. Black Hole's got 19 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Outside Edwards. And here's Miles for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 5-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here is Miles after the made shot from Black Hole. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the second free throw, good. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Black Hole. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Black in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Black Hole with the bucket.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
McDaniels passes to Giddey. Inside, here's LaRavia. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Podziemski, he's checked in for McDaniels. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Black. Back to Giddey. Makes it off the glass. Giddey's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Black Hole for the 3. It's hauled in by Kennedy.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. And so he hits both. And Ewing has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Giddey. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Here's Tatum. No good with the layup.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Podziemski. Shoots from 12. Another miss by Minnesota. The Thunder leading by 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Tatum kicks to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 16 points here for Jalen Williams. And so it's Minnesota with it. Snatched away. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Back to Podziemski. Off the run, drills it from outside. Podziemski's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Took him no time at all on that one. Black Hole's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. For three, Ewing. They get the rebound. Tatum. No good that time.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Black. Back to Giddey. 5 on the clock. This one for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Black Hole's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Williams has a screen for Ewing. A shot by Black Hole, no good. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
He wasted no time on that one. 35 points for Black Hole.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miles has checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Josh Giddey. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Rand's checked in. Miles dishes to Black. Pass to Podziemski. Edwards inside. He's against Williams. Off target at the rim. To the left wing. Here's Black Hole. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards passes to Black. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Black's got 9.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Edwards. Miles sets the screen for Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Podziemski on the wing. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Here's Miles. The Thunder pull it in. Black Hole's got his 5th rebound in this one. From downtown, it's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 10. Here's Miles. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Black Hole. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Pass to Black Hole. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Kennedy. Kennedy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. And here's Edwards, following the 3 from Black Hole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Williams can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Giddey. He's got 8. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shoots the 3. A shot by Blackhole, no good. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And here's Edwards. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. Pass to Podziemski. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Williams for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Ellis, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Black from past the arc. It's rebounded by Ewing. The Thunder leading by 6. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Podziemski. And he drops it in from the low post. Podziemski's got 12 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Black. He's got 9. From 15 feet away, a shot by Podziemski, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Black the pass to Miles. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. A three-pointer is right on target. Miles has got 20.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
A shot by Blackhole, no good. Minnesota's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's stolen by Edwards. Round the pass to Blackhole. Outside, Ewing. Here's Blackhole. Off target from three-point range. Now Miles. Right side, Edwards. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. So for Oklahoma City right now, Chet Holmgren out there with Brand. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ewing. And it's Blackwell in at the 2 spot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Williams for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Black after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Now here's Williams. Off target with his 3. Holmgren against Miles. Pass to Black. Back to Podziemski. Miles with it. Defended by Holmgren. Altit. Out to Edwards. Goes back up. Great D that time from Brand.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 12. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
From deep, Williams. And he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Altit, defended by Holmgren. Miles against Brand. From the wing. It's rebounded by Ewing. The Thunder leading by 11. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Podziemski with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Miles. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Drops one in from the wing. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
A shot by Blackwell, no good. Poke loose. Here's Black to the inside. Stolen by Brand. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. There's Williams with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. From deep, Miles buries the long-range jumper. Miles has got 23 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Black. Brand against Miles. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. And the lead is down inside single digits. 11 points in the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Black Hole passes to Brand. Here's Black Hole. And yet another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Alted. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Brand's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Holmgren. Can't cash in from close range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Edwards kicks to Black. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's a screen. Here's Edwards. Back to Pajemski. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Black Hole. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Miles. He doesn't hit that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Black Hole. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Black the pass to Edwards. Now here's Miles. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ewing. That's tipped. Now Tatum, defended by Miles. Tatum no good. Minnesota shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Back to Miles. Edwards with it. Lets it go with a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Black Hole. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Minnesota shooting the ball at 42%. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Black Hole's got 59 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Black. He's got 11. Pass to Miles. And that time, also a missed shot. The Thunder shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. A shot by Blackhole, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. Miles dishes to Black. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment here to see the numbers for Holmgren. He's right around 9 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And going up against the Pelicans, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Count it. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Black Hole, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Black Hole. Minnesota shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Another shot, and here's Ellis for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Kennedy can't hit. The Thunder leading by 13. Pass to Black Hole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. The Timberwolves shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Giddey. They set the pick. The 3 makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Sinks the three-pointer. 68 points for Black Hole.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
McDaniels passes to Giddey. Thunder with the rebound. Ewing's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Good, that's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
McDaniels passes to Giddey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Black. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Podziemski, he's checked in for McDaniel. And both free throws good for Giddey. Oklahoma City leading by 14. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Out left to the wing. Here's Black. He's guarded by Ellis. And that one drops. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Black Hole. Takes a 3. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Out to the wing. Here's Kennedy. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
So now we head into the 4th quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. Podziemski out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Kennedy in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Tatum, and it's good, 2 points. Tatum's got his first points of the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Giddey. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
The Thunder leading by 22. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Black Hole. No good on the quick 3. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. Miles finds McDaniels. And here is Giddey. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Keelan Williams is checked in for Ellis.
Substitution on court.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside Williams from the arc. Again, what an avalanche!
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Now, Giddey. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
McDaniels finds Podziemski. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Podziemski with it. Pass to Giddey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Brand outside. Here's Black Hole, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls. And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in, so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Podziemski. Here's Holtit. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Black Hole's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Williams. Brand outside. Here's Black Hole. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Kennedy. Kennedy's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Ewing. Giddey against Ewing. Giddey, no good. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Black comes in for Josh Giddey. And the rejection by Holmgren.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Edwards, no good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Cuts off the pass. Here's Black. He's guarded by Russell. Black the pass to Kennedy. Williams against Edwards. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
They could use a bucket. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Black Hole. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Black. From deep. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish. And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
No good on the free throw. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Pass to Black Hole. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Miles. No good with the triple.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Brown the pass to Black Hole. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. To the middle, and it's Pajemski in the corner. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And Miles kicks to Edwards. And here's Miles. Clock at 4. The 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Thunder. Ellis comes in for Jalen Williams. Outside Edwards. Pass to Miles. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Russell passes to Black Hole. And got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the paint, here's Miles, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Inside, here's Podziemski. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Ewing dishes to Tatum. Oklahoma City moving it around. Knocks down the three ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Brown against Miles. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Black Hole.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Pass to Miles. He lobs it up. Stolen by Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
That free throw missing.
Number 40.
And he's good on the second. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Podziemski. No good from outside. And Ewing has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Now Miles. Podziemski with it. Ewing defending. Back to Podziemski. Alted, guarded by Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Black Hole, stolen by Miles. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.